It's getting warmer outside, so I wanted to sit down and do something super summery. I have a vision in my mind for what I want to create with my makeup look. I know it's not officially the first day of summer yet, okay? But I'm really in the summer mood. I actually just did my hair. It smells like summer, so that's what kind of got me in the vibe. Today's video is actually sponsored by Briogeo. They just launched some amazing new products that are perfect for summer. So more on that in a little bit. But I went around in my beauty room and I just selected the things that I'm so excited to wear for summer. We've got illuminating primers. We've got a tinted moisturizer, bronzy eyeshadows for the eyes, glossy lips. You know what I mean? Bright cheeks, a little bit of coral in there. I truly do have like something in my mind that I'm hoping to create, so I'm excited and I can't wait to start using these things that I feel like I'm going to be reaching for a ton in the summer. It's no secret how much I love Briogeo, and I'm so happy to be working with them on today's video. They launched 2 new products which are a part of their Superfoods collection, which I'm a little biased, but I feel like the Superfoods collection might be my personal favorite from Briogeo. Everything they launch in that line, I love. And I've been trying out these 2 new products for a few weeks now, and I'm absolutely obsessed. I think it's a perfect addition to their Superfoods line. My hair has become and remained so healthy since using Briogeo, which has been a few years now. As you guys know, that's no secret. You're probably already familiar with the Superfoods shampoos and conditioners, which I'm a huge fan of. So I actually shampooed and conditioned my hair using the Cherry Mango shampoo and conditioner today. And after I showered, that's when the new products came in. So the first product that I used is this one right here. This is the Briogeo Superfoods Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture 3-in-1 leave-in spray. When I tell you I was so excited that Briogeo launched a leave-in spray, I truly was so excited because I feel like there are so many wonderful hair masks, shampoos, dry shampoos, scalp treatments, those kinds of things from Briogeo, but something that was missing from Briogeo in my routine that I like to use is something that will detangle my hair and also act as a leave-in conditioner. Enter this product. I'm so excited. So all I do is I just spray this through the ends of my hair after showering, focusing on the mid-lengths to ends. Not only does this add more hydration to the hair, but it also helps detangle the hair, which is a huge thing for me, and it really does help. Something else that's so fun about this is it actually protects from UV rays, which I think is really great as well. UV rays can dry the hair, so it's really nice during the summer to know that you're adding a little bit more hydration and protection to keep your hair super healthy and shiny all summer long. I wish you guys could smell these products through the camera. This one smells so good. It has avocado, chia oil, and cocoa seed butter, as well as kiwi extract. So there's so many really good, powerful superfoods. Literally, it even says superfoods, and it's because there's so many amazing antioxidants and extracts that will really help nourish your hair. So I'm so excited about this one. But they didn't stop with just one. They actually launched 2 new products in the line. The second one being the Briogeo Banana and Coconut Soft Wave Texture Spray. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this one. What's really cool about this texture spray is it doesn't have alcohol or salt, which can tend to really dry out the hair, but it's gonna add that texture and the grit that you look for when creating like a beachy, wavy hairstyle in summer. It's one of my favorite things to do with my hair is just kind of give it a little bit of a wave, and I need to have something to have a little bit of texture for my hair texture and type. It really helps just hold the style. If you are a fan of the Banana and Coconut shampoo and conditioner, you're gonna love this because it smells exactly the same, which is perfect for summer. So I actually spray this through the ends of my hair as well, and I'll layer it on top of the leave-in spray, so I have a little bit of protection and hydration from this, and then this also does have hydrating properties, but it's gonna give you that texture. So I just spray this through the ends of my hair and kind of give it a little bit of a scrunch to start to work it into the hair. Now for me personally, I don't have wavy hair. My hair is pretty straight, but I love when my hair is wavy, especially in the summertime. So if you do have naturally wavy hair, you can actually just scrunch this in your hair and let it air dry, and it's gonna give you that tousled, beachy kind of a look. Now what I've been doing is I've been spraying it through the hair. I'll either let it air dry, or today I sped up the process with a low heat blow dryer. Then I went ahead and styled my hair to create some waves, and then at the very end I like to use just a little bit more of this to lock in the style, so I kind of scrunch it into my hair and give it even more of a piecey textured look. This has coconut sugar, which is what really helps to give you that texture. It also has banana extract and coconut extract to help give you like hydration and nurture the hair, which I really love. So many texture sprays dry out my hair, which is nice for a minute for that texture, but over time, is not the best for the health of your hair. So I love that this kind of does both. You get that same texture. It doesn't feel drying. It's not crunchy either. It gives you just the right amount of grip and hold, but also has those nourishing ingredients in it, which I'm obsessed with. So yeah, I've been really loving these two. I will have the link for both of them in the description box down below. You guys know I'm a Briogeo super fan. I genuinely use and adore all of their products, and I'm so happy that they launched these two. They've gone straight into my routine, and I'm so excited to keep using them, especially through the summer. I really wish you could smell my hair through the camera. It smells so good. And let's get into our summer makeup so we can match this hair vibe. I'm gonna go ahead and pin back my hair a little bit so we don't get any makeup in my hair. I actually saw this product on my desk. I was wanting to use an illuminating primer because I just feel like that screams summer. And I wanted to try this. I don't think I've tried this out. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Illuminate Glow Primer with vitamin C and a silk screen complex. Maybe I've used it once? I don't know. Maybe I've just swatched it. I'm not sure, but the point is, it looks like summer in a bottle. If you can see, it has like a gold shift to it. I'm so excited about this. So I'm gonna use this to prime the entire face. When it comes to summertime makeup, I want my complexion to look healthy and glowy. So a glowy primer is key. I love this. So it gives me that golden glow, but it's not glittery whatsoever. I think I have tried this. I think I used it once before, but I think I'm gonna need to be pulling this out more during the summer because it's just too pretty. I'm gonna let that sink in just a little bit. I wanted to use a tinted moisturizer, so I grabbed my ColourPop Pretty Fresh tinted moisturizer. This is one of my favorite tinted moisturizers of all time. I think because it gives me coverage, but still feels very lightweight on the skin, and it also has longevity. So as much as I would love to just spot conceal or not wear anything on my complexion, which I do, you know, I do that sometimes. When it comes to a glam look though, I need more coverage, or I want more coverage, I should say. It just makes me feel more confident that way. So this is in the shade Light 5N. I actually go back and forth between the shades 4N and 5N, but I haven't used this shade in a while, so I'm gonna use it today. And I'm just gonna layer that right on top of the Smashbox primer. And you'll see how it gives me a really nice coverage, but still looks like skin, which I love. And so that also means it's gonna let that glowy primer shine through. I'm just really buffing that into the complexion to try to mesh it well with the primer. I forgot to get my sponge damp, but I'm too lazy to get up and go to the sink. So I'm just gonna use a dry sponge. Oh. And I'm just gonna press that into the skin. I feel like it's been too long since I used that tinted moisturizer, and I love it. Forgot how pretty it was. For concealer, I just want to use my tried and true, which is currently the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. If it would focus, here we go. I love this stuff. It's no secret to you guys. It is so good. And I love how hydrating it is. I love how it's also got a really good amount of coverage if you want it to, but you can also sheer it out. It's hydrating, but not too hydrating. And I find that it lasts all day for me. And especially works well underneath the eye area. So I'm gonna go ahead and conceal the under eyes with this. And since we are wearing a tinted moisturizer, I'm gonna just kind of conceal a little bit of redness around the nose. We've got some blemishes to cover, just a few. So I'm just gonna lightly spot conceal using what's left on the back of my hand. I'm actually gonna also take it and drag it onto the eyelid to cancel that out. And you'll notice I did do my brows off camera. Today I used the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift. I ran out of both of my Benefit products recently, and I've been meaning to replace them here on my desk, but I've actually been kind of trying out some other ones, which has kind of been nice. Like I feel like I've been enjoying some other brow products that I haven't enjoyed in a while just because I was so stuck on, and I still am, but I was using the Benefit products so religiously that I wasn't showing any of my other brow products any love. When I think of a summer look, I think of a cream bronzer. I also like to layer powder bronzers as well, which I did grab a powder bronzer too. But I want to really warm up the face and sculpt things with a cream bronzer stick. So I'm going to use this Persona Cosmetics Bronze Multi-Stick in the shade Dune. I'm going to take this on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start to stipple this into the cheeks first. And you'll see this one does have a little more warmth, like it's a true bronzer. It's not like a contour or anything, but that's what I'm wanting for this look. I'm going full summer. So a little less sculpting, a little more bronzing today. So I'm gonna add it actually a little bit higher on the cheeks as well. Of course, I'm gonna sculpt the cheekbones a bit with this, but I'm bringing it up higher on the face, almost where I would apply blush. And then I'm gonna take it across the nose just to kind of mimic where the sun would naturally hit. I'm gonna continue blending this up and around onto the forehead. really just buffing and blending this out. I'm going along the jawline as well, and I am going to drag what's left on the brush just down the neck. And I'm just continuing to layer. I'm going to add a bit more to the forehead until I look very sun-kissed. I'm also going to take a tiny bit of what's left on the brush and just apply it right here to the crease of the eye. I find that that kind of just helps tie in the tones so that like my eyelids don't look like they're floating while everything else has a bit of that warm definition. So I'm just putting a bit of that through the crease. Okay, I like where we're at with the bronzer. I feel very summery already. For powder, I wanted to stick to a go-to for me right now, which is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. And I'm gonna use the shade Cupcake. It has a little bit of a light pink hue to it, which I really like for brightening. I'm gonna start by applying this to the under eye area to set. I'm also dragging that through the T-zone with this smaller brush. I'm then gonna take a larger powder brush and just go ahead and set the outsides of the face as well. I always set my entire face, but I actually feel like I set the outside of my face more in the summertime because it's so warm. I feel like it really helps with longevity. And because it's so hot outside, usually my natural oils will show through and it will look more dewy than normal because of the heat. So I always like to play it safe and just powder the whole face. Even in the summer when you're trying to get that dewy look, I'd rather have like setting powder on the sides of the face and then add in highlighter where I want the dewy glow. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. Okay, I really like how things are looking. We're gonna switch gears a little bit and I'm gonna move on to eyes. I'm sure you probably could have guessed which palette I wanted to use for this. The new Too Faced Born This Way Sunset Stripped palette. I feel like this is the perfect summer neutral palette. I mean, come on. I love this palette already. If you've watched my videos recently, you already know that. I'm thinking I want to keep it really natural-ish. You know, it'll be a smoky eye. This is what I have in my mind, but not overpowering the look. So we're going to start out with High Tide, which is a gorgeous peach shade, and I'm going to use this as my transition. And I'm going to blend it into the bronzer, blend it out toward the end of the brow. It's going to kind of act as our base as well. I'm going to take that same brush, tap off the excess, and then just pinch it and create the same like soft definition along the lower lash line as well. So we're just creating like a soft border all the way around. I'm kind of dragging it out toward the bronzer on the temples of my eyes as well. All right, I'm going to use another favorite shade of mine in this palette, which is called Sun Chaser. It's just a beautiful neutral brown. I'm tapping off the excess and I'm just going to work this into the outer edge of the top lid and then also kind of start to carve out the crease a little bit. Again, I don't want it to be a super harsh eye look, but I do want like a little bit of a sultriness to it. So I do want some definition. So I'm just going to continue building this up until I feel like it's the intensity that I want. And I'm also going to take that same shade and same brush, pinch the brush and just go right on the outer third of that lower lash line. After I've done that on both eyes, I'm just going back in with the fluffy brush we used for like the transition shade and just blending everything out. Okay, I don't think I've used this color yet, all over the lid anyway, so I'm gonna take Sandy Cheeks on my fingertip and I'm gonna start pressing this onto the lid. This has a really cool golden green shift to it, which I think adds something special to the look without it, you know, being over the top. I'm just continuing to press that into the lid and I'm kind of scattering it out toward the end and a little bit up toward the brow as well. I think that's such a pretty color. I kind of want a little bit of definition around the eye. So I'm going to take a bit of a more dense brush and I'm going to dip into the dark brown in the palette, which is called Cocoa Glow right here. And I'm going to make sure to tap off the excess of this and just go right here to further define that lower lash line a bit. I think this will help kind of make it a little more smoky without adding darkness or depth to the actual eyeshadow look. Same thing to the top lid. I'm just kind of creating a little more definition on this outer edge using that exact same color. I'm gonna go in with my smaller powder brush and just kind of clean up any fallout. And I really want to have a pretty bold lash. So I've been reaching for my L'Oreal Lash Paradise a ton. I just opened a new bottle like a few days ago. I've been using it every day since. This used to be like my go-to. And then you know how it goes. I tried so many other ones and I have so many favorites now, but this one is so good. So I'm just gonna do 2 coats on the top and bottom lashes with this because I really want this look to be pretty lashy. Okay, I love how this eye look turned out. I feel like it could go either way. Like you could make this part of your evening look, or it could actually be very daytime appropriate depending on where you're going. So we're gonna move back to the face, and this is where I'm gonna add even more warmth using a bronzer. And this is actually a brand new bronzer to me. It's a new launch from ColourPop. It's the ColourPop Matte Bronzer, and mine is in the shade Avila Beach. So I'm gonna take this on a fluffy brush. I really liked this when I tried it out the other day, so I wanted to use it again. I'm gonna add a bit more warmth just right over top of where I applied that cream bronzer. And it's really gonna help tie in those warm peachy tones that we have going on the eyes. And it will hopefully make me look even more summery. Taking that across the nose as well. And then along the jawline and a little down the neck. Kind of bringing it down toward the brows a little bit. So I feel like the brows, if you were to naturally get hit by the sun, you would kind of get a little bit tan right here. So I'm just bringing that down a bit. Okay. As soon as I saw this in my drugstore blush drawer, I was like, yes, we have to use this. This is one of my favorite bright blushes for spring and summer. It's the Milani Rose Powder Blush in the shade Coral Cove. It's just too good. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna smile and apply that. Ooh, it's very pigmented. I'm gonna apply that to the apples of the cheeks, across the nose a bit as well. But this just kind of looks like you've been out in the sun. I don't know, it's one of the best coral blushes I've ever tried. I feel like I kind of overdid it a little because it's so pigmented. So I'm gonna take my powder brush and just smooth over it slightly. But I still love how that looks. I'm also gonna take just a bit and kind of hit the tops of the brows with this, a little on the chin, a little on the top of the forehead, just to add to that overall sun-kissed glow. This was sitting on my desk and I was like, this is gonna be the ultimate summer like glow product. It's the Say Beauty Glowy Super Gel in the shade Star Glow. You guys know how much I love this and I can't wait to wear it in the summertime. I'm just taking a little bit on the back of my hand, and what I like to do is take my sponge and really just kind of press that into the back of my hand to get the product evenly distributed on the sponge first. Then I'll just take that and apply it to the high points of the face, and it creates the most gorgeous lit from within glow, which I feel like is so beautiful, especially in the summertime, because when you're outside in natural daylight, sometimes more of like a glittery powder highlight is more visible. But when it has a balmy texture like this, it really disappears and looks like skin. It looks like it's coming from your skin, which I love. So I'm just kind of adding that to the high points of the face. And then I'm going to wipe off any foundation that got on the lips. And I picked out a few different options for lip color. I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do. I thought it would be kind of fun to pull in some peachy tones because of the blush and a little bit on the eyes as well. So I'm going to try out a combo that I think will work. We'll see. I might switch it up. We'll see. This is the NYX lip pencil in the shade Nude Beige. I wanted something more neutral brown to kind of give my lips definition first and then add a little bit more color in the center. So I'm gonna line and fill in the lips with this. I forgot how much I love this color. Oh my gosh. It's one of the best lip liner shades. Well, I guess according to my personal taste. I just love it. So I'm kind of filling in the outer edges here. And then I've been obsessed with the Hourglass lip products. I forget what they're called. But you guys know I've been using these quite a bit. And I have the shade called Slip, which is this kind of peachy pink. I thought maybe it would be pretty layered with this lip liner to have like a little bit of a rosy or pinky tint to the lips. So I'm just kind of pressing that in. I love the shine that this product gives to the lips. I think it's just perfect for summer, and the shade selection so far, I mean, I've only tried a few, but I really love the shades that I've tried. Just taking my fingertips and pressing that in. I like that. I feel like it's not too bright, but it definitely pulls in those more bright tones on the cheeks and lips. So now we're going to just assess the situation. I'm taking my bronzer brush and just doing one last little sweep across the forehead and the cheeks. You know, I kind of toned down the blush, and now I want just a tiny bit more on the apples of the cheek. So I'm just taking what's left on the brush because it is such a pigmented blush. I'm just kind of adding some a little closer to the under eye area. Oh yes. Oh, my vision is coming to life. Okay. I feel like I need to touch up my brows a little bit. Sometimes when I do my brows first, they can just lose some definition. So let me just touch that up really quick. We're gonna set the face. If I'm gonna bother doing my makeup, I want it to last as long as possible, especially in the summertime. So I'm gonna be using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I'm gonna hold my hair back and just give the face a nice spritz. And I'm just gonna take my sponge and press that into the complexion. I find that this helps with longevity, but also helps take away any like powdery finish. Now, I normally would take a powder to the T-zone, which I might still just dab a little bit of what's left on this brush, but I kind of want to keep it a little more fresh in the T-zone today. We're gonna finish off the look with a brow gel. So I'm gonna use my Makeup by Mario brow gel to kind of add that feathered, fluffy brow effect. I feel like the only thing missing is a little bit of an inner corner highlight. I'm actually gonna take the Say Glowy Gel, and I'm gonna take this on a small brush and just add the tiniest bit in the inner corner of the eyes. I think this adds such a pretty glowy effect because it has that gel texture. It just kind of is a different way to do an inner corner highlight, and I think it looks so pretty and natural. Okay, I think we're done. Let's take the hair down so we can get the full summery effect. Oh yes, absolutely. I'm thrilled about this. I'm so happy with how this turned out, you guys. It's exactly what I had in my mind. I feel so summery, glowy, golden, and bronzed. I just wanted to like look healthy. And I feel like it really goes with this hairstyle as well. It's not a look that's too overpowering. I feel like that's why I wear my hair up a lot, because when I do something a little more bold on the face, I don't want the hairstyle to compete with my makeup. And I feel like this makeup look does not compete with my hair being down and being a little bit more of a focal point. So I feel like they go well together. What do you guys think of this look? I would love to hear in the comments down below. I hope it got you in the summer mood the way it got me in the summer mood. I'm so excited about how this looks, and I can't wait to wear more looks like this in the coming months. This look makes me feel like I'm on vacation. I mean, down to the banana coconut scent in my hair, the bronzer, the golden shimmery eyes, the glossy lip. Come on. I'm seriously like transported right now. The power of makeup, am I right? I love it. Huge thank you again to Briogeo for sponsoring today's video. Make sure to check out their new products in their superfood line. You can use both of these together or you can use them separately, but either way, they're both really amazing. They both smell good. They both make your hair look so healthy. I'm really loving both of them, and I'm especially loving how this is smelling in my hair right now. It's taking me on vacation, just the scent alone, so be sure to check these out in the description box. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber, but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe, and you'll get a notification every single time I post. That's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you.